believe me. Think for brown skin, real can see the got good go retrieve it. Short, small, when that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I'd probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a bounce, bounce, bounce. I tell Shorty spin around and watch it bounce, bounce, bounce. Every time I hit the stage, I make it bounce, bounce. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spend most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich. Your mama made and made up. Yeah.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Chargers. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Cap it.
Drive play straight ahead. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Some on a quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Into the hands of Gadsden. Complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end. because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Getting out to his left. Completed to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Right up the gut. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Herbert with a blitz coming. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Delta, 5-9, 5-9.
Throw here, 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. On 4th down, here's Herbert. Throws caught. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, Carter, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, they're not.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal.
Delta, set. Hey, right. Set.
Herbert from the gun. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Now, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up to the 44. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Manages a gain of 3 there. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Oh, right. Speed left, speed left. 18. That's it.
They give it to him again. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. Finds the football outside. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Second down now. They need 7.
Here we go. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. The Chargers have an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They've been moving it well, but face a 3rd down here. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
18. That's it. 19 Texans.
Noel going in motion right. Throwing again. It's Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Brings in the kick at the 9.
The Texans take over first down at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Quick toss headed left. Fights his way through a tackle. And he only gets a couple before going out of bounds, Brock. So 2nd down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Oh, and at 18. What's up?
From the gun, Stroud. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Oh, and
On play action, here's Stroud. Headed out right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
oh, and
To the air, Stroud. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
at 18.
Here's Stroud again. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3.
18. What's up?
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Go.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Kappa.
Herbert now. Running by Danson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
1st and 10, Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Herbert back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Sending him on the dive. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Set. Unit. Baylor tight. Wide eight. Wide eight hot. Set.
Back-to-back carries here. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. We go orange. Set. Wide eight hot.
Another carry for it. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Set. 80. 5-9. Back, please. Ready.
To the air this time. Herbert. Brought in. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Will begin his return from the 11. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Oh, ready.
Shotgun now, first round. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud now. Absolutely fires this one right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 27-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hits him on the end route. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hey, Kappa. Why didn't we?
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
21.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Check. Flash now. 18. Oh, boy.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Throw right side, Dale has it. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Nickel look by the Chargers here, 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Stroud off of play action. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
There are times quarterbacks got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Stroud completes it quick. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Off the play action, here's Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go, let's go. 118, let's hit. Check.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Tony.
They'll send him up the middle. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Now from back at the 7, here's third and goal.
On the quick, right? 118,
From the gun, Stroud. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on fourth and goal. No, center motion left. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the offsuit quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Go.
To throw, Herbert. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Hey, Ray. Let's go.
Herbert from the gun. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And the Texans have recovered it. And deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble.
You're using this play to try for a...
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. Throwing now, Herbert. Into the hands of Ganson. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Chargers, first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Set. 21. Check, check. Let's go, let's go. Set.
Herbert. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Texans take over 1st and 10.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. 19, 18, let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. 1st down, Stroud. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Quick, right? 18, what's up? Stop.
Pressure comes, Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
Set. Go.
Plowing up the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Set. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Hey, Ram. Kappa.
Back to throw, here's Herbert. Chased out to his right. They did it! He made the interception! Jair Brown has it! And the Texans have some new life in the 4th!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
All right.
They go play action with Stroud. Has it downfield, working the left. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans tie us up 28 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set. 80. 5-9. Go. Hey, go. Crowd right. Why did it hot?
Shotgun snap to Herbert. To the right, pulled in by McCulkey. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Gain 15 there. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Set. Delta. Set. Hey, Ray. Set.
Herbert on first down. McConkey's got it again. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
At the 47-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down from the 42. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now is Keandre Lambert-Smith on the target. So that brings up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They pitch it out to him here. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back to the well again. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers in range for a game-winning score. Third and a lone yard coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches.
Set. 5-9, 5-9. 59.
To throw. Throw is caught by the back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
Kid, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs...
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Hauled in left side. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the...
Now, hang on. They want to take another look at this play. And a very important call coming up late in this game. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Stroud completes it quick. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Setting up to pass. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Okay. Great team. That's it.
Here he is to throw. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. He's trying to push the field. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. So we'll take over just shy of midfield as his return goes out.
Intercepted.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, Stroud. Caught by his back. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the first down as well, and moved them in the field goal range.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We've set it down from 37.
Here we go, let's go.
First down, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Back to throw, Stroud. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal. That's a pickup of 9. And now they have a 1st and goal. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. An entire game coming down to the leg of Will Lutz. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win them this game. So it's a win for the Texans. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.